welcome to a new HC commentary. Today we got an exciting matchup for you, and that is a protoss versus terran. And these players are quite famous. Well, you can't really read what it says, but I know who these players are. It is Tester versus Boxer. Yeah, Boxer, that's
Yeah.
right. The
Uh,
amazing terran player.
yeah. Well, Boxer, known as Boxer Prime, well, he pretty much had every name that's possible in the world. So, well, he's famous for his marine rushes, all-out marine rushes with all his SCVs, just with everything, going all out and try to end the game early. And we got Tester. Well, it's Korean. You can't read it, but we know it's Tester. He's a very famous Korean player, and he's also a very talented Protoss player. High level player was I believe in the round of 16. I'm not entirely sure on the GSL, but it's, of course, a very good player if you get so high in the GSL. And GSL is well, as you probably know, the major league of Starcraft 2 with hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s on the line.
Exactly.
So, Bob, tell us something about the map, Blistering Sands. Do you like the map playing?
Uh, yeah, I actually like it because the map isn't so big, if you ask me. There aren't
No.
too much expansions, so it will be a big fight to win this
Yeah.
against each other.
Well, what I think your main concern lies is the backdoor rocks. If you look at the base of the Protoss or the Terran, they have these rocks behind the bushes, and if you have this mainly happens on lower level players, they don't have a pylon or a supply depot or maybe even a marine there, so those rocks get destroyed and they don't even notice it. And well, of course, these are high level players; they will probably notice it. But if you are, let's say, a silver or bronze league, what you need to make use of in this map is the backdoor rocks. Because if you destroy them and your opponent's army is out of position, you can pretty much demolish their entire base.
And what's strange about this Terran is that he doesn't do a wall off with his buildings. Do you,
No.
do you know why? Because it's not
Yeah, I
usual.
think it is because Boxer always wants to try to early pressure an opponent, so he never really depends on walling off. Yeah, maybe against the Zerg because Zergs can obviously six pool and six pool is very fast. But against the Protoss, I think Boxer has uh, a level of confidence in himself that he knows he probably do the first attack, and therefore there's no need to wall off.
All right, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
the Protoss player Tester, he already has two gases, so it might be error coming, but I'm not sure what's going up.
Yeah, well, of course, Protoss is a very gas-intensive race, but as you already said, these are two very early gases, and well, maybe something too early. I mean, like if you ask me, why open with two gas if you just go Stalker, Zealot, for instance? So you probably will be tacking, or as you already mentioned, maybe go air or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Because I used to use I used to use
Yeah,
Void Race, and those take really much gas. So
yeah,
yeah, it might be error coming up, but I'm not sure.
yeah. Well, as you
Whoa,
can
an early expansion coming up for the Protoss
yeah,
player.
and this can be a really problem because Boxer is opening with a 3 Rex. And the 3 Rex build is pretty much the counter to of early expo of Protoss. So I think the Protoss player can be in a lot of trouble. Considering that he only has one gateway running and his second gateway now on the way. While the Terran player has already got 3 barracks. And if you look at the production tab. Let's select the production tab for a second. Well,
Production, where are you? Oh, there.
D, it's
Yep,
D.
I got it.
Well, you look at that. Terran already searching combat shields, stim pack, getting marauders.
Oh, sorry. What time are you?
Oh, not again. I'm at fifth, five. Well, now 6 minutes.
I'm at 5:55 now.
All right. I will wait for you a second. I wait for you at 6:10. If you can just say when you're on 6:10, then
Yeah,
we
I
can.
will. Give me a sec.
No problem.
And now.
All right. Now, well, as we already seen, Terran now getting two Marauders, two Marines, a very aggressive build, rallying them at the rocks. So you probably try to destroy the rocks with a very nice army. Look at that, Bob. Already, I think those are 9 Marines and 1 Marauder. And what does the Protoss have? The Protoss has 3 Stalkers, 2 Sentries,
And a
and
salad.
Zealots. And
But
those rockets
he
will.
doesn't have the expansion. So if Tester wins this battle, he will have the absolute how do you call it?
Advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
Well, I think the Terran player, well, he's supply block right? Oh, no, not anymore. But I think the Terran player is just waiting for stimulus though, and I think if he moves in right now, he can do a lot of damage. One Marine moving up, sees the probe, so the probe will know everything now. Tester getting his army back in position, warping him some additional sentries, and I think the Protoss player can be in a lot of trouble right now. Scan going down.
where is his army? Oh, there it is. I see it.
I think they are both trying to just duke around each other, see how far they can go, try to get that first shot off, try to get a pop shot off, and try to hurt each other somewhat, and they hurt themselves. And Bucks are actually retreating, which is quite interesting to me. Oh, and no, he's
He's just
retreating.
waiting for resources.
Yeah.
Come on, help me. Go, go, go.
Help me. Oh, actually, the probe can get in the main of this. Can get in the main of Boxer, of a Boxer. The probe will actually get in the main of Boxer, so he will get a full scout and the battle now occurring. Pilot getting sniped, both getting back. I think the Protoss try to force a stim on the Terran army, and then retreat.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that stim.
Yep.
Great force fields. Look at that.
That's just awesome, those force fields.
Yeah,
I
but
love them.
I think it's not enough. Look at that.
Wow.
Terran
Whoa.
power right there.
Tester's being crushed.
Stimming again.
Oh. Well, he's warping in more units, so he can probably hold this off.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because of the force fields. I mean, like, if the Terran would get a good surround on the army, they would be in a lot of trouble.
He's
But I
now
think the Terran,
chrono boosting his gateways, his warp gates.
yeah, well, for the
Two
guys,
more gateways coming up.
yeah, for the guys who don't know, if you chrono boost your gateways or warp gates, you can actually build more units faster. So your warp time decreases faster, or your cooldown time, actually. Terran now getting his own expansion, by the way.
Yeah, I see it. I was already looking at that.
Yeah. What else is happening? Well, Terran just retreating, getting his expansion up. I think he just stopped aggression right there, thinking that, well, if he overcommitted himself, for instance, if he lost the entire army of him with those Marines, with those Marauders, which are very weak right now, by the way. Marines are all in the red at the moment. If he lost that entire army, you could be in a lot of trouble. I mean, like, you lost your army, so you can't expand. You need to rebuild your army, obviously. Protoss has an expansion running. I think you will be in a lot of trouble right then. So I think it's wise that he retreated, even though I needed to give the advantage to him.
He's now also building a factory. So what is
Yeah.
that? Siege tanks, doors.
Yeah,
What?
probably siege tanks. I mean, like, doors aren't that much used anymore. I mean, like, they're pretty good, but they're only used against Zerg mainly. Because if you use them against Protoss, the Protoss has those immortals, and those immortals are just racking up your doors like hell. They're
Yeah,
so
exactly.
good. Terran wants to retreat. Come on, Boxer, retreat. Don't do this. Yeah, why is it? Oh, is he gonna engage it? Well, yeah, so he's gonna engage. I think the Terran player is better off retreating. I think he can't win this.
No. Look.
Well, no, retreating right there. Well, I think it's a very good battle. I mean, like, it's lots of action. It's very close. Terran, well, look at that. The tables just turned. At first, the Terran had a bigger army. I guess now the Protoss has a big army. Yes, if you look at the army size, he does. But now the Terran attacking again, the Protoss retreating. I like this battle a lot now.
More stalkers
Already.
coming in.
Yeah.
More zealots. But well, yeah, he's not taking the risk. Go
No.
back. Go back.
And Boxer stimming one Marauder just to
Oh
snipe
my
out
god. Oh my
a
god.
Zealot. Zealot goes down. Oh my god, Zealot is down.
Oh!
Big hit to the Protoss units count. And I think the Protoss actually sticking to the mass warp gate units. He's now building a robotics, but I think those robotics will mainly be used for maybe some